Leadership, relationships, and 21st century are all interwoven at Chamberlin Hill through the Leader in Me. At Chamberlin Hill, our motto is, it starts with me. We believe leadership starts within ourselves first. We are focusing on making an impact on our community, which is the 8th habit, find your voice. You'll hear more about that later. We've been working hard to write personal and team mission statements and WIGs. WIGs are wildly important goals. Our teachers and students set personal WIGs. Our teachers set professional WIGs, while our students set academic WIGs. We love to celebrate our WIGs within our halls and with student celebrations such as dance parties. Teachers also track the data on the school WIG as well. Here is our school WIG, which gets tracked on a bubblegum machine, where students place a circle dot each time they achieve their strategies. We utilize leadership binders to honor our leaders. Leadership binders include a Myself section, which is all about the student and their interests. My Learning, which is where they collect their progress. My Leadership contains ways for them to show what they have control of and what jobs and teams they are leading. My WIGs is where they have their scoreboards, and most importantly, My Celebrations, where students show their accomplishments. This year we feel we excelled with our student-led conferences. As you can see, students met with their parents, going through their leadership binder and showing them their work throughout the room. Several families were in the room at the same time, and the teacher checked in on families throughout the evening. Here is a video that shows the joy on student and parents' faces as they explain their accomplishments.
This is how I feel on it.
Let's see how you feel on it. Feel how you feel. Oh. Okay. You're expecting
Yeah.
But that's good though, babe. You're giving yourself challenges.
Okay. My leadership.
Oh, nice.
I follow directions. 3. I turn my schoolwork on time. 3. I turn my homework on time. 3. My work is neat and organized.
Oh.
2. I show respect for myself and others. 3.
Next, we have student jobs. If interested, our students took responsibility and applied on their own time for leadership jobs. They went through the application process and were selected for jobs throughout the school. A few of our jobs include bus leaders, tour leaders, recycling leaders, and here's a clip from our Leaders Live on the Hill.
For our first Teacher Tuesday, today we are going to be celebrating our lovely librarian, Mrs. Sullivan. Whoops. Mrs. Sullivan is from Logan, West Virginia, and she has been in education for 11 years total. Her favorite way to sharpen the saw is, of course, reading. Mrs. Sullivan thinks that true leadership is when someone is so passionate about what they are doing that they encourage others to join in. And she feels that a true leader just works harder than anyone else. Her biggest inspiration is her grandma Casey, because she believed in dreaming big and working hard to achieve it. That sounds like a very inspiring person to me. Sure does, Addie. Now, one interesting fact that no one knows about Mrs. Sullivan is that she went horseback riding in the desert. Isn't that cool? Yeah.
A student favorite at Chamberlin Hill are our leadership teams. Students filled out a Google form which placed them in their student leadership team. Teams meet on Wednesdays to work on meeting their team WIG. This year, each student leadership team will be involved in a service-based learning project where they help our community. Here is where Habit 8, Find Your Voice, comes in. Some of our leadership teams include Global Citizens, Robotics, Junior Lighthouse, Green Team, and Finley Armed Forces. It's awesome that we received 36 Chromebooks through our Ignition team. This is in addition to the 2 MacBook carts and 1 iPad cart that we have. Teachers are embracing their summer PD. We've had students go on virtual field trips, mystery Skypes with other schools throughout the country, and classes working on Genius Hour and project-based learning. We also have IF, Intergenerational Friends, or Grand Friends, that are located at Birchhaven Village and Preschool. Chamberlin Hill students read via Google Hangouts. How awesome is that? As you can see, Chamberlin Hill is a great place to lead. Thank you.